He's fighting back. Take a look at his new ad.
Governor Walker, he gave us options that reduced our biggest costs so that we could put more money back into our classrooms.
I'm committed to working together to create more jobs, to improve our schools, and to protect our seniors.
Joining me now, Louisiana Congressman John Fleming. Congressman, thanks for joining us, first of all. Are unions, municipal unions specifically, are they getting out of control, sir?
I would definitely say so, Eric. To begin with, we've seen a decimation of the private sector through the automotive industry and many others as a result of the upward pressure on cost in a global marketplace with unions. And so the fallback position has been to go into government with unions. And as a result, you see governments across the country, federal, state, city, that are having tremendous difficulty making the bottom line. And the net effect of this, of course, is less services. And in many cases, you actually see loss of jobs,
Sure.
which is exactly what's going on.
And that's what he's trying to protect against. I think when he was elected, he said, I'm going to do this. He did it. They tried to recall it. They tried to recall assemblymen. It didn't work. The Republicans held the House. And so the law stayed in place, and sure enough, the budget deficit started to close. Now, fast forward to last week, John Kasich in Ohio tried to do the same thing, but Congressman, he took it one step further. He included first responders, cops and firefighters, and that may have been the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak. Do you think that is a proper assessment?
Well, of course, and there was tens of millions of dollars that flowed in from across the country, scare tactics saying, well, look, you're not going to have fire and police services as a result of this. So I think the people were panicked and herded into voting against that, and I think it's to their demise because now Ohio's going to have some tremendous difficulties with their budget.
Right. So what do you think happens here? I mean, how many attempts at the Walker rule, the Walker law, at the Walker's governorship, how many attempts can they do? Isn't it like once and that's it? Can you have double jeopardy in recalling a governor?
I'm not familiar with the state law in Wisconsin, but it is my understanding that certainly, once that fails, and I do believe it will fail, it'll end right there. I mean, there's only so much you can do. They were defeated in the recall of the senators. The pro-union people are going to be defeated in this effort. And so I really think that Scott Walker is going to do well. I will point out to you, I understand there were 3 districts that somehow were able to opt out of this coverage from Act 10. And as a result, they're the ones laying off employees while the others are doing quite well.
Congressman, we really appreciate your time tonight. Thank you so much, sir.
Great. Thank you, Eric.
All right, Carol.